Cherie Nauman here again. I just have a really quick demo with the dry mop pad and the wet mop pad, the regular one. So we use the mopping system, which this is the handle, the telescopic handle, which can basically go up or down for whatever jobs you're doing. And this is the mop head. The mop head is used with the different mop pads. So this mop pad is the original dry mop pad. It's used mostly for wood. It can be used for really anything, but a lot of people like this for more like your wood or your ceramic tile. And this is the wet mop pad. This is the Chanel pad, which I already kind of showed you guys in one of the videos. And this is the tile mop pad. I use these more for tile or bumpier surfaces that have more grooves in them, so they tend to clean inside those grooves a little bit better. And then the Chanel pad is great for dog hair or bigger crumbs and things like that. So, and this is the window pad that's used to clean windows, all using this telescopic handle and mop head. So how I would do this is I would take a mop pad and I would put it on the ground. The dry mop pad, I would put it just like that and just make sure it's on there, and then scope it up to however I want. And then all I'm doing is I'm pushing it through, creating an S-shaped fashion and coming right through and picking up all the crumbs. The reason why the mop head is actually smaller than the mop pad is when you go up along an edge, it actually bends up and is able to get right along the edge of the area that you are cleaning. So it's just like this. I just would go just like this. One nice thing about these and using this for actually sweeping or mopping is you're able to get underneath furniture. So I can go straight underneath here. If I wanted to go under this hutch, I can go straight underneath here, keeping it flat and getting under any areas that I need. How I would clean this is I just tear that off. I would come over to the trash can, or for right now I'm just going to use the sink. This is the rubber brush that Norwex also sells to be able to just take it and you just go like this to get any of the crumbs. And if you come look on this side, the crumbs are falling off into the sink. So then I am able to just go like this, and then I could go basically sweep another area that I wanted. So that's what I would do with this. Then once I had been done sweeping, I would take the wet mop head. I would put it underneath the sink, getting it wet. I would squeeze it out really, really well. And especially if you're using wooden floors, this is the perfect one to use. If you squeeze it out really, really well, it's just slightly wet and it just gets just the surface and it won't do any damage to your wood floors. It works the exact same way that I just did that. So the other pad, so I just put it down, I'd press like this, and instead I would just go back and forth like this, mopping the floor, just like so. So that's what these two pads. So this is the dry mop pad and the wet mop pad. This pad, again, is the tile mop pad, and this is the Chanel mop pad. This is a wet and this is a dry. And like I said, this one, if you have dogs or lots of dog hair or big crumbs, this one is what you would be looking for. If you have wood floors, these two are the ones you would be looking for. And then last but not least, I wanted to show you how this handle works, how this whole tool works. I can take this head and I could put the window cloth on it. This is made from the window cloth fabric. And I could get my windows like this, or I could make it higher and reach very high to reach windows and wash those. If your windows are very dirty, you might want to use like the wet pad first to get them clean and then touch them up with the window cloth. I usually squirt it with water, but just slightly, so I can get clean and it's streak free. So it works really well for hazardous places. And another great tool about this is if I take this off, and if you had the Enviro wand can either go, its handle can go on this head as well, so that I could do this for my windows. And I could have for my lower windows just like this, and I'm able to clean my windows with this head just like that. Or you can also interchange it with the Enviro wand putting it on the telescopic pole, and I could reach very high to reach places using this. For example, I could bend this and get up in this area just like this. You can also use these pads to get ceilings and walls. People have washed their walls with them, so it's a great, great tool, worth the money, and it saves on not buying like Swiffer wipes or cleaners. Again, my floors are much cleaner using the Norwex products because I'm only using Norwex and water, and I've noticed, especially up here in Pine Top, that my floors are actually cleaner than normal because they're not sticking to all the soap or what's the residue that's left behind. So I hope this is helpful to you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much.